Well, hello folks, this is the medic, and today we are going to talk about two things. So, without wasting much time, let's dig right into it.
I think it's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Well, first things first, the change in the position of the camera from chin mounted view to a side mounted view. Now, why the change? Well, the thing is, my camera is designed more like a handycam than a GoPro. So when it was chin mounted, it used to protrude a bit from the chin and act like a sail during crosswinds, causing a lot of strain to my neck. Now that problem has been completely solved once I moved it to the side mount. It has improved aerodynamically. There is no neck pain and the view is not that bad either. Secondly, let's talk about the thing that the camera is actually mounted to, that is the helmet. Well, because let's face it, when you are out buying a car, all you have to do is select the model and the trim that you like, the color that you like, and all you have to do is wait for delivery day. The first thing that you would have to face is the comment, dude, 2 lakhs for a bike. You could have easily gotten yourself a car if you would have added some more money to that. Well, I don't understand that logic, but I don't think these people understand our passion for motorcycles either, so let that be. The other thing is motorcycle safety, the safety gear per se, and the most important safety gear that you will ever buy is your helmet. Now in India, if you are out to buy a helmet, things get pretty interesting for you, because you can buy helmet for two reasons. One reason being you want to protect yourself from the fines dished out at you by diligent cops. Now for that, all you have to do is go to a footpath near you, buy any helmet that is around 150 to 100 bucks, 150 to 200 rupees, and you are golden. But then that is almost as much as trying to protect your head with a clay pot while riding a motorcycle. If you are actually in the market looking for a safe helmet, well, the first name that will come to your mind is the ISI, that is the Indian Standards Institute, that also homologates helmets for us, so that we can decide which helmets are safe for us or not. So basically, if you buy an ISI helmet, things will be safe for you, right? Maybe not. Well, because when I started researching into all this, I realized that the entire series of tests, the PDF that is issued by ISI online, and the diagrams in those PDF are all copy pasted from the ECE. The ECE is the baseline regulations for helmets in Europe. Now that should be a good thing, right? Well, no, that's where things get interesting, because in Europe there are authorities that actually keep a tab on all these helmet manufacturers. They check those helmets regularly, and so you are much more assured of buying a safe helmet in Europe than when you are buying an ISI labeled helmet in India. Well, then I decided to look for European branded helmets, the ECE, and when I started researching into that, the DOT also came up. Now the ECE is the baseline standard for Europe and the DOT is the baseline standards for USA. So if you buy yourself a helmet homologated by DOT or ECE, there is a very good chance that you will get a good helmet. But the flip side is, if you buy those helmets in India, you will be buying them way outside their jurisdiction, and so you'll have to completely rely on the third party suppliers and the trust you have with them, which is fine. I mean, they do a good job at a premium and you will get a decent helmet. But what if you are out in the market looking for something more, something better? than just DOT or ECE, than just the baseline. Well, you are lucky because there are other organizations doing the same thing at a much higher level. That is the Snell from the US of A, from the Trump land, and the Sharp from the land of Brexiters. So what are these companies about? Well, what Snell does is test helmets very rigorously, and they are pretty racetrack oriented. Their helmets, their tests, their designs are supposed to be safe in the event of a race oriented crash. That's how they test their helmets. Well, that's a good thing for people who are racetrack junkies, those who love cornering, and those who just want sports bikes and nothing else. But what if you want some creature comfort in the form of an internal sun visor or even a modular helmet? Well, you will run into bad luck, because I don't think there is any helmet that is Snell certified and comes in the design of a modular helmet or even has an internal sun visor. They just fail those tests. They don't pass these tests. So what do you do now? Well, you turn towards Sharp. What Sharp does is rate these helmets out of 5 stars, 1 being the least performer and 5 being the best performer. And not just that, what it does is color code the impact points on how well they performed on the front, the sides and the back, and give it to you in a nice, easy to understand diagram. That's a pretty good thing, right? So you just have to go out in the market and buy yourself a Sharp rated helmet. Well, things really are not that easy for us, because there are hardly any Sharp rated helmets, 5-star Sharp rated helmets available through legal channels in India. Well, there are a few and you can go for them, and you'll be happy going for them. But you'll also be happy if you are a sports bike rider and buy a Snell rated helmet in India. The point is not which homologation is better. The point is what suits your needs, what you are comfortable with. Buy what floats your boat. I mean, there's no point buying a helmet that is the most safe but it does not even fit your head, or something that is really, really uncomfortable to wear, or something that you won't even wear thinking it's too expensive, oh it will get stolen or whatever. If you get caught in that trap, there's just no point buying that really safe helmet. So please, I request all of you guys to always wear a helmet, ride safe and ride hard.